Hey everyone, Dr. Anna Quebeca here, the girlfriend doctor, and I'm really excited. I'm kind of nervous too because menopause is out tomorrow. It will be coming to your home. And then, okay, no judgment, right? But I can't wait to hear what you think about it. There are 5 different menu plans in here, gorgeous recipes, and something for everyone. So, being in the Keto Green community and working in the Keto Green lifestyle, it is a lifestyle after all, right? It's not just a way of eating. When we eat, spacing of our meals, how late in the evening or early in the evening we eat, heck, even who we're eating with affects our digestion, affects how we feel, and affects our physiology and our hormone balance. So I've noticed that not many people want to have a conversation around menopause. And I surveyed my list. I said, what did your mom tell you about menopause? 100% of people answered nothing. So that means we have to have the conversation. I can't be the only one traumatizing my teenagers and young millennials about menopause. Ladies, you got to join me in this. We have to have the conversation. And we can't leave the man on pause out of it either. We don't want him on pause. So menopause is coming out tomorrow, and I'm excited. Different reasons we have to pause something in what we eat. And each of these 5 menu plans pause something. One of the things that we pause in menopause, which surprises people, is all vegetables. One of the plans is more carnivorish. And the reason is because some people have difficulty with digesting, and you know who you are because you often have skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis. You bloat significantly after meals or with meals. And that can be a sign that we've got to support healing really deeply at the cellular level, remove things that are irritating you, and supporting digestion. This is often where additional digestive support comes in. Now, I am making one of those foods that really help alkalinize, and I also have the plant-based plan in here because constipation is a really big issue, and all longevity populations have healthy amounts of plants in their diet. So we don't want to eliminate them. We want to incorporate them. So I have a vegan plant-based pause in here too. So I'll show you a little bit about what I'm making. If you can see it, I am making some beet greens. Let me show you here. These are beet greens. Beet greens are rich in methylators, very good for alkalinization, very good, rich in fiber and dark green leafies. Yes, they are also high a little bit in oxalates, but the rich fiber and everything can help. However, if you have a sensitivity, you want to avoid those. Hence, the carnivore plan and the cleanse plan can be a good pause for you. In the meantime, I am loading up on my beet greens because they are amazing. I have homemade ghee that my brother made when he was visiting, and I've got this extra ghee in here. So using this ghee, I have a dairy sensitivity, but I tolerate ghee. Purified butter takes away the milk proteins, and I tolerate that really well. And then the trick to beet green, oh yeah, I'm also drinking keto green smoothie while I'm eating dinner. This is the time of day that I just had right now to break fast. On my 3rd glass, I'm like double fisted here. I'll show you what I'm doing. This is book launch. Book comes out tomorrow. Most stressful time of my year. I mean, seriously, delivering my grandbaby was less stressful. So, my keto green smoothie in one hand, Mighty Maca, a full teaspoonful in the other hand, and keeping up my energy. Now, would I like a cup of coffee? Absolutely. But what am I drinking? Mighty Maca instead. So totally love it. The secret to making beet greens really yummy is to add lemon juice. Beet greens are bitter, so you really have to be careful. But the reason I want the beet greens because I want the extra fiber, and this does alkalinize me the most. My urine pH will likely be more alkaline tomorrow. So it's amazing to see all you guys, and let me know how you're doing. I saw some questions come in here, so let me take a quick look. Are there plenty of recipe options for those on elimination diets, those with AI, autoimmune issues, from Civilized Hayseed. Excellent question. Absolutely. The first plan, so there's a series of 5 plans. You can just do one plan or you can do all 5 with me and in my community. So the first plan is a Keto Green Extreme plan. And that is an autoimmune plan, AI plan. So an autoimmune plan. And the reason Keto Green Extreme is first is because we want to eliminate a lot of the foods that can aggravate you, especially if you have autoimmune disease, Hashimoto's, MS. So in general, and clients who have been in my Keto Green community have done well, but then they hit a pause or a plateau. We're not seeing the results that we really want to see. I have to pause nightshades. And nightshades can aggravate the autoimmune system. Look, not for everyone. We are all different. I'm first generation American, Middle Eastern. My lineage grew up in the desert, right? So chickpeas and lentils and I don't know, lots of lamb. Love it. I'm totally omnivore in my family. And so the different foods, but certain things can create aggravation in us, especially our sensitivity, especially if we do the same thing all the time. Hanel wrote in, she said, I love both Mighty Maca and Keto Green Smoothie. Thank you, Hanel. I do too. And I am double fisting it right now, drinking Mighty Maca and my Keto Green Smoothie. And this will be my protein. And I'll be having beet greens for dinner and a hard-boiled egg. And that's how I'm getting ready I have 4 live TV segments tomorrow. So say your prayer if you're in Chicago, Washington, D.C., Seattle. I will be on live. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I'll be making from menopause. And I'll be on Instagram live tomorrow night with Anna Vicino from Eat Happy Kitchen. She has the best tomato sauce. And I'll be using her puttanesca tomato sauce in my shakshuka. If you know what shakshuka is, put yes in the comments. Shakshuka is a Middle Eastern breakfast. And I've modified it to be even healthier, but really it's such a good one. And I'll be making that with Anna Vicino, I think tomorrow, late afternoon, Central Time. So looking forward to that. On TV tomorrow with Chicago station, I will be making the Farmer's Breakfast Bowl. So the Farmer's Breakfast Bowl. I'm modifying it a little bit because I like to make everything in one bowl if possible. And as I'm making my beet greens and do the onions and cooking, now I would probably add some eggs and scramble those in there, or some ground beef. I like to do everything in one bowl. I'm going to show you my Loge wok bowl. I love this thing. And you can put this in the oven too. So making things simple and easy, that's a part of good health for sure. So thank you. Lori says yes. Absolutely. So shakshuka. I love shakshuka, and my cousin's daughter Camille loves shakshuka, and she's the one who really got me hooked on it too. So Edith says, I love one pot meals. I do too. So you guys excited about menopause coming out? Really get your prayers up there for me and for the book and for each and every one of you. I'm praying as this goes out that you find the answers you've been looking for. And then with the fun title, menopause, sharing it with your friends, relatives, definitely your girlfriends. Start having the conversation around menopause, because while we don't want to talk about it, we need to. We can't let the next generation follow us not talk about it. So start asking the questions. What helps you in menopause? What has helped you? What has supported you? Or what are people who are ahead of you that are going through it? What do they need to know? I know my friends and colleagues and those in the 30s and early 40s are like, what can we do now? Well, show them with menopause, do it with them. Perimenopausal symptoms start in our 30s and early 40s. And if we have endometriosis or are smoker, menopause is early 40s, 42 for smokers and early 40s for those with endometriosis. But we have to get rid of inflammation. And we have to get rid of hormone imbalance and support the adrenal glands. So here's to supporting the adrenal glands, eating plenty of alkalinizers, getting pauses in our life, because it is in the pauses in our life where the magic happens. And someone asked, I saw that question go really quickly, what time am I on Chicago tomorrow? And my computer just shut down, so I'm not sure what time I'm on for Chicago tomorrow, but I think I'm on Pix 11. Does that sound like Chicago? And I am on at, can't tell. Hold on, let me see. Can figure this out. Oh yeah, I meant to say, put lemon juice on the beet greens. That makes them amazing. Okay, let's see. Chicago is WGN Midday News. WGN Midday News. Let me double check that. Yep. WGN TV, CW affiliated television station located in Chicago, Illinois. So it's from 12 to 1 Eastern, 11. I'll be on around 11:30, 11:45. So for everyone in Chicago, please join me there. I'm going to add lemon juice to my beet greens and then serve that up for as a side for dinner. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your love and support. And till next time. Hanel said, let's see. Looking forward to getting menopause books. You, Dr. Ann, have helped me with my menopause trip, which started in 2012. Thank you, Hanel. It's been wonderful to see you blossom. It's been wonderful to see you blossom. Thank you. Deborah Ann said, I look forward to receiving this book. It's the first book from you that I've ordered. Thank you for addressing menopause. Thank you for being willing to have the conversation, Deborah Ann. I think it's an important conversation to have. My mom never told me about menopause. I didn't know. I know she suffered in silence. And I know so many of you do too. Start having the conversation with those around you. It may be worth, gifting the book to someone. Yes, I'm a little biased here. I think it's pretty darn awesome and a fun way to start empowering. When we have energy, we have willpower. And we can have more difficult conversations. Plus, we know that we're not alone. And it doesn't define us as a human being if we're having hot flashes, if we have weight gain, if we're having issues, if we're struggling. That doesn't define us as a human being. So we want to have, or failure, or, our relationship struggling. No, it's just a symptom, a sign that your body is saying, hey, I need help. Please address this. And let's help the next generation breeze through menopause too. And let's learn from those who have gone through it ahead of us. I'm 55 with a 14-year-old. I know I have a lot more to learn as a physician, and certainly as a woman and a mom and a grandma, and hopefully one day in the future living to be a great grandma. So in due time, but healthy, with a good brain, with good energy to be able to do that. So I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. This is a big week. Thank y'all.